While I'm drawing, let me ask you a question. Do you think that conflict is something bad? As John Paul Lederach, one of the most important figures in the field of conflict studies, says, conflict is like waves. It comes and goes. It is an unavoidable part of our lives, so it's neither good or bad. It's natural. But unlike waves, you can control conflict as it develops. Usually, it starts from a difference. Latent conflict, it's where something is off but not great enough to upset the status quo. At some point, the conflict emerges. There is a contradiction and the goals of each party are being spoken out. The conflict escalates, polarization builds up until the point of crisis. At any moment, we could implement preventative measures and transform the conflict into a positive experience. But the further we go, the more difficult it gets. If the measures are not effective or not applied, finally violence bursts. Wars kill approximately 100,000 people every year. Hundreds of thousands can be added as indirect casualties. But what in case it happens? Well, we can still be active and stop the cycle of violence. Let's look at it from a structural perspective. First thing is to stop the ongoing bloodshed. Peacemaking has the sole purpose to end the violence. It is defined by diplomatic efforts, but so often it's accompanied by so-called peace enforcement, which, as the name says, is done by using direct force. For example, it happened in the Balkans when NATO killed around 1,000 people by severe bombing in order to stop ethnic cleansing of Albanian community in Kosovo. After the violence is stopped, the next step is peacekeeping. The situation is observed and monitored. According to the research, peacekeeping forces contribute to lowering the risk of renewed violence by at least 55 to 60%. How is it done? Look at them. You can see that it is still quite a militarized process and done from the position of power more than cooperation. Here we reach peace building again, a non-violent process of developing relationships between feuding parties. This phase cannot be enforced, and a bottom-up approach is crucial here. It's about building a new structure where opposite parties can live with each other again. We address the roots, listen to the needs, find commonalities, and rebuild broken trust. You can guess that it's a process that takes years or even decades. To give you some insight about the realities of peace builders in post-conflict areas, listen to first-hand experience from our friends. If you need some introduction about the conflicts they refer to, you will also find some videos and articles to deepen your knowledge. Enjoy!